Welcome to Wayne's News. I am your friend and host Amit Roy. Today I am dedicating this video to the Indian Special Forces because I am seeing they need some sort of improvement and I am giving you some tips which might help them because you see I am seeing some attrition rate which I didn't like. Maybe my video will help them to improve that situation. They are good fighters, very, very good fighters, courageous fighters. Other day, I was telling somebody that don't fight old Punjabi style kind of thing. And he said, I'm very angry. I killed once Punjabi soldier has killed eight Chinese soldiers alone. I agree, very, very agree, very, very much agree. His valor and his he has given life, I guess. I salute that man, but would he dislodge the Chinese? Here is the point. Here is my point. Here is my point. Life is not giving just for giving away, for bravery. This year, fight with an objective. Fight for the victory, victory, victory. That's most important. And staying alive, staying alive. I have given you this. My video has two perspectives. One is a bit of theoretical thing, and second some practical things. Okay, please like and subscribe me. Now here I would start with my word with a teaching called know yourself, know your enemy. That's very important. Know yourself, know your enemy. Who are you? How you are trained and whom you are fighting. Now, Indian soldiers are honest soldiers. The honesty, the fighting right war, that's very good thing in them. So training and preparation, they are doing fantastic. There's nothing much I can add in the training. Training is fantastic. They are doing good training. However, there's some tactical things we can see. Now look, when you fight somebody in action, you should have fixed kind of training. That's the point. Number one, you must have fixed kind of things, you see. You must be open to other style of fighting. Mainly, I said once, know yourself, know your enemy, whom you are going to fight. You're going to fight Pakistanis. They fight Punjabi style. So here you can have bullfight, straight to straight. But know your enemy and whom you're going to fight. So this is very important. Learn others' positions. Learn other styles also. What others are doing. Your perceived enemy, how they can fight. How they will attack you. That is very important. So here comes understanding. So you must learn about gain and loss, the risk management. So look, I am going there, I'll stick to that and I'll fight. I don't think modern fighting is not like that. Modern fighting is not like that. I'll go and fight. It is good, you obey your orders and all, that's fantastic. But even then, you have some areas there which you can use for using your own judgment and etc. So here is that thing. So there is theory called fire and water. When you attack like fire, you come with rampage and destroy things. That's fantastic. But you also know about water. Water means when you heat the water, it cuts away. So you must know that kind of thing also. Here comes the theory of fire and water. When you attack fire, with your wrath, your sledgehammer entered in that kind of position. Fantastic. But you must also be fighting like water. You know the water speed. You cut things. You cannot cut inside of water. Water comes back. So this is our fundamental thing. So here I come on ninjas. Because I'm talking mainly of special forces. Special forces, has something to do with ninjas. And Bagnog is their symbol, Bagnog is an Indian symbol, later taken to the ninjas in Japan via Portuguese, and they were using Bagnogs, but it's an Indian thing. especially Maratha thing, I guess. As we know. Now here comes our important thing: concealment, sneaking. Firstly, you must. This was in part of human nature. This is part of human nature. Don't go so openly. Don't go become so predictable. Go from somewhere which people will not expect, and you have to recce your others' positions very, very well. Here comes judgment, understanding of situation. Think You have to think critically when you are fighting. You have to remain calm. Calm what may. You have to remain calm and think critically. That is very, very important. You have to have a sense for details. Don't miss out anything. For example, I was seeing one gentleman was talking, soldier, of course, that he entered in a place where all the shops were closed and he knew something was going to happen. That's fantastic. But there are many, many, indications before fight. Like, you are fighting in a forest and you are not hearing anything, birds are chirping. You are not hearing birds are chirping. Or someone is walking on the dry leaves. So these are things, the details are important. Secondly, you must follow. Now I'm coming to the real actual fight. You must learn zoology because your adversaries are using zoology in the tactics. See, I'm giving one example, two examples. One, how wild dogs are hunting because the tactic is number to pull down heavy prey. So you must learn that very, very well, that kind of thing, because others might use that kind of template against you. So you must learn that. Secondly, you must also learn how to how to conceal yourself. So concealment can be under the tree foliage or inside the tunnels, etc. So you must understand that. You see, this is very, very important thing. So zoology teaches that. And see, where you hiding places. So here comes tracking, counter tracking, deception. These are the things. So now coming to ambush, ambush, you must have surprise. No, this is fire. You must fire in that, not in that fire. That fire is also needed, but fire means surprise. You don't go straight, like open yourself. If you go open, that is also a style. I'm not saying you don't go like that. When your victory is very sure, you are doing psychological warfare, you go straight. Usually you go hiding, ambush. Ambush needs surprise. And also part of harassment. You can harass the enemy, prolong war. You must be learning the tempo of the war. You should control the tempo of the war. You should fight at your own terms. Here I see some of Indian troops do not fight terrorists at their own terms. They're fighting with the terrorist terms. That is not welcome. You fight your battle with your own terms. That's very, very important. Don't be individualistic. Don't be individualist. Train well. Train very, very. Don't underestimate things. And secondly, deception is very important. Deception is very, very important. Do not communicate. Do not communicate. Electronic communication, because others have counter gears to understand your communication. And tactical retreat is very important. Now I see a lot of people say, no, we don't retreat. We don't retreat. You have to retreat for time to time. You have to retreat time to time. You have to buy time. You have to pull them in and then attack. There are a lot of tactical things. Here, I am seeing in platoon level or other levels, they have some lacunas. So they must improve that. Only training is not enough. You have to take part in actions. They are doing that. I'm not saying they are not doing that. But your true operation, you're choosing a place where you operate or place of operation, like in Kashmir, they fight individualistic war, one by one war, and they have also intelligence. And here I'm seeing Paras and others are not, they are doing well, but they lack police brain. It's army brain and police brain is different in that kind of situation. Whereas they should be training with an Indian outfit called Cobra, which I am quite impressed seeing them because they get back where they are not losing men in that sense. In battle, heat of the battle, they get killed, but in battle they don't lose men, and I'm quite impressed with them. So paras must work with uh, Cobras or Assam rifles, also Assam rifles. There's a thing called Harami. Assam rifle is Harami. They train with Haramis also. But don't be too good. Don't be too good and predictable because your position is the movement is being tracked. So that is very, very important. So these are my humble submissions, some observations, and if you like, I will make a detailed kind of thing, and I'm ready to share my experience to the right recipients of the forces if they request me. Thank you very much for patient hearing. Please like me and subscribe me. Best wishes.